Hello, hope all is well. I've just quickly refamiliarised myself with where we're at. I would like to change this music real quick. And I have just spotted something. What the hell is this? Why you do this? Oh, they're called Castile. Aragon is free and independent and stuff. Cool. They rival Somalia though. They don't rival Aragon because Aragon are small, but damn, Castile are here. That's going to be a pain. I'd rather they not be here, if I'm honest, but I do match them. I do match them military superiority wise at this moment. So there's the West to look forward to. Fighting Russia, etc., etc. Into Germany and stuff. But I like how Castile rode Somalia, and Somalia are just huge. That's a big Somalia. Big boy. Australian names be around Tech 5, Tech 6. Yeah, 4 to 6. I think I'm just about 100 over GovCat. Semwe, I'm not gonna ally you. I can't remember if I had Bengal on my chopping block. Allied with Guj and Balmanis. Guj are on my chopping block because I have to attack them. Because they've got a Vajrayana province. I need to come into them. But Bengal's more than one war, so I take out some of Bengal and then border Guj to take them. Jumla also allied Guj, so I could fight Bengal, take this land, border the both of them, take this land for basically nothing. Armanis. 70, just under 70k. I'm still recovering some troops, so I'm not exactly in the disposition to recruit anymore anytime soon. I don't think. So that will be a wait. So maybe we could go down to Patani. I'm going to go through to Bengal. I suppose Khmer is also needing a look into as well. Arakan and Ava. Ayutthaya, who got destroyed by Khmer, so they're also a decent look in. 61%. Yeah, I seem to recall saying that I was going to take Mongpai, Monmai and Ayutthaya next, actually. So that might be what happens. Either way, we're looking good. I could seize land, but I really don't have the desire to stretch my units across the whole body of my land now. I don't consider it overly worthy. Worthy? Worthwhile are the words I mean to say. So Kedah is allied with Malacca and Kelantan. Patan is allied to Palang and Pasai. Pasai being an OPM now, because Delhi messed with them. Pretty certain this is the starting size of Aceh, so I think that's purely Delhi's work. I could go through my offensive ideas, sure. It's not like I need to take up anytime soon. I think I also made a comment about Tangu. It's because I was gonna attack Tangu to go through to Ava, and then eat Ava in a couple of wars, I think. Because my next war is Khmer. Then take max money from Ava. Then attack via the tributaries. And just eat Ava's land. Which I could also declare on Ayutthaya first. And they're allied with Mangkwon, who I could just easily take, and Mongpai, who after I take Mongpai, I'll then border Ava. So I could then call Arvan lands. They're not worth a lot. and I need them because they're Theravada. So it may be Ayataya next upon re-evaluation, which I'm happy to do. Khmer will come after. I think I was working on... Yes, it's nearly finished. You know what, let's just speed it up. So now I get the extra 5% gov cap. Only 2.5 grand for level 2. Which is like 2 loans now. Yeah. I have just the burger loans? Yes. Just the burger loans. My manpower's starting to come back, which is nice. They've got Tupinamba as a vassal. Castilian Brazil. What happened to Portugal then? Do they have Portugal? No, they don't have. It didn't have Portugal in the PU. Portugal owns Gibraltar in the south, so they are the ones that took out Granada. So they're just allies. So that's something to look forward to for the future. I like having the Somalia and Mughals tags big, because that's unusual. I also like seeing Mecklenburg's name stretch out a little bit. Then clearly they took out Wolgast, or Hinterpommern, i.e. Pomeranian lands, which is cool, because I never really see them expand. They normally stay as 2 provinces and then just die. Usually to Lübeck in my games. As the rest of the campaign has been, the rebellions is just under control. When I finish the closer cause and start the cause on the other 2, I'll then declare this Ayatollah war, I think. I can sell my titles and then seize land to keep myself over 30, and I think that may be the last time I do that. Gyeongbok Palace in 95. I want the Bangkok to be level 2 for the extra 5% gov cap. Alongside yearly absolutism, because absolutism is only 35-ish years around the corner. So the sooner I'm prepared for that, the better. Which is why I say I'm no longer going to be sailing titles. I will seize land if all my loyalties are in place. If not, I will just be deving to get rid of the estate land. I want it. So I'm currently happy with the level of income I have. It may look low, but that's because my income rockets at 16, as previously discussed. Almost everything worthwhile in Korean lands for a manufactory is level 16. Right, this army can come up here. Our truce with Ayatollah has ended, just as I was conspiring to attack them. Oh so conveniently. So, Mong Fuan and Mong Pai. I'll deal with the allies first, I think. Ayatollah is not really going to move anywhere. I'll have my units on standby. Just keeping an eye on the situation. I might just siege down Ayatollah for the meantime. Mongpai is easy to take out of this war because they've got no forts. I'm happy with this 10k to just sit here and reserve, to be honest. They don't need to engage. But might take a little extra time. Yeah, here comes the big green Russian bear. Now's the time they're going to rip through all the hordes and just take all of Siberia. I do want to block them off though. I don't mind them taking this land, but I want to cut through like where this Chagatai line is so that they don't get their frontiers. Because that's just that would just be unnecessarily giving them extra terrain. And take longer for me to siege them down. So I'll take them as they are. Oh, Mong Pai are toast. I mean, they're not. They're people, or they're a nation. But warm buttery toast is also good. I think I can already annex them, but I want to take out their units because it kind of removes the military strength part. On top of, I think it also affects the whole would be vassalized or annexed modifier. I think it helps with that because it's just like it's then a absolute defeat. Okay, Mongfuan are also completely done. Have I removed any of my overextension? Yes. Half of what I had. Also, I'm back to being at GovCap instead of over, which will change in a matter of moments when I get Mongpai in my land and Mongpuan. Because I'm at 50% OE, that'll be enough to take out Mongpuan as well. The two together will compensate for the necessary amount of... I'm free maneuver, I will catch you. I don't know who you are, but I will find you and I will kill you. Here we go. What's the line? I have a man of many different set of skills or something. That the taken mean. I don't know. It's been a while since I saw it. Now they'll be captured. I just saw the K come back down, so that name's getting bigger. Mongolia has no more of my required religion provinces. Also, Wang Fan is also out. Which means it's just you and me, Ayatollah. Now, to call Ayatollah is how much overextension caused? 61. No, there's this province too, but Ava are taking that. Ava and Conquest of Prome. So I can take all of this, then Ava can take that. I will border Ava in a second means and ways. And then Ava will be next. I'll just chomp. They have Tangu, Senwi, and Mongnai as their tributary states. Arakan are Ayataya's tributary state. I mean, not anymore. They're not. They should go for their independence. I'm not bothered about de-sieging Ayataya now. Or rather, I'm not bothered about de-sieging the provinces that Ayataya have left. This war will be over soon. Is there any? Let's just keep building barracks. Barracks is very handy. to increase that manpower. I might say I don't like the straight for noble privileges, but to make that estate annoying as hell to deal with and then only give 10%. Actually, it doesn't make it overly annoying, does it? I think it just means that you can't. Yeah, no, I was thinking of because the. I was thinking it had something to do with the levies estate interaction. But there's something else that says about the whole levies interaction doesn't affect something or other. So. Oh, but yeah, 10% manpower early game isn't quite as good as 15% tax on the whole, in my opinion. I might swap it out because I'm starting to hit bigger numbers of manpower. Now, strength and noble privileges would give me 100 manpower a month. Young Bun administration influence. So in other words, these guys. Yeah, I'm happy to swap over now. We're hitting production being more important, and I need the manpower. So I'm going to actually swap. Past Red Hawk would be proud. However, Past Red Hawk would not be proud of the level of which the estate interaction had fallen. It used to be pretty damn strong. Level 3 trade efficiency. Yeah. I don't even remember what I had on, but I don't think it was enough. It was many points. This was level 3 at half price. I would take as many points as I can. I think my extensions being dealt with. They were 60 something, weren't they? 62%. And that's 61.6, but yeah. 36 plus 62 makes 98. And the others are going to be coring very soon. Welcome to my world, Ayataya. And now their only remaining province is being sieged down by Ava. I will swap out from Mill Focus when I can. In a couple of years' time. But in the meantime, it's just... No shot. Ava, you are so stupid, man. But that was honestly just stupidity. Just take the province. What are they doing with themselves? I could make my next war Arakan, Khmer, Tango, and Mongnai. Nah, I'll yeah, actually. So I need to siege down Arakan, Ava, and then I can also take Khmer. Khmer is 150%. I know under, but like, bear with me. So they're 2 wars regardless. And nobody else really borders them. The only thing that could happen is Botani could cross to here and take it. I have seen Malacca before. Jump over to here, come out and just take up this way. So I will get the surround. Reason leads me to suspect that there's a great project somewhere inside. Angkor Wat. Yeah, of course, Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat giving tech cost. Yeah, okay. Decent. So I'm going to co-belligerent Ara. I'm going to co-belligerent Arakan. Or instead of having to also deal with Tango and Mongnai, I might just not co-belligerent Arakan. They're only 18%. It's not the biggest steal in the world. So 92.6. I might wait just a small while to start coring these two. Then when I start coring them, I will declare this war. There goes my force limit increase. And as mentioned, my manpower is now up to nearly 1200. One more idea that I've got that discipline. So nice being in a golden age. will end at 79. So 2 more years of Golden Age. If I can get this, yep, October 78. Took the words out of my mouth. I'll be able to get the discipline idea. And I've got discipline equipped, so I'll have the 107.5% for Sokjeon. My refraction is not 30%. Probably because of that extra 10k I have, in all honesty. In fact, I'm going to recruit one extra here. And then let's just start to get this rolling against a 20-0-10 stack. If I can get the modifier ready for this war, they won't stand a chance. Then I might also use the modifier against like Russia or the Mughals. Where should I go? What would be a good path? I feel like Russia round into Commonwealth would be a better path than Mughals into the Ottomans. Or I take Mughals down to the Ottomans, take like Basra and this region down here to sneak into the Mamluks, then come down to Somalia. So I can stake out both ways. Remember when I said I was going to go take out Bengal? Pepper Ridge Farm remembers. Okay, May 1578. April 1578. Yeah, I can declare this war quite comfortably. Ava cannot be co-belligerent because I already have a truce. Acceptable. May 1579. But I don't really care about... Okay. I don't really care about taking them in more pieces if... So, right. Don't co-belligerate Ava, but take some of their land anyway. Don't co-belligerate Arakan. Take their land anyway. Yeah, just take the land anyway. Otherwise, give not a single shit about the co-belligerent system. It's fine. What's a little bit of extra aggressive expansion you gotta do? Famous last words. I'm gonna go attack Ava. So as I've got force limit modifier, I'm out to 140. Does that include special limit as well? Yeah, special unit cost modifier. Oh, special unit cost modifier. Okay, I have no special units. I think it actually reduces the cost of the galleys, interestingly. Yeah. I think it does. 8.2. That would normally be the same as a galleass. So it has actually reduced the special unit cost. Kind of cool. What's not cool is what Ava's doing right now. That's what some may describe as not cool. Qinglai. I will engage. Take this out first and then go for the... Oh, here comes Khmer. That was not the best move on a show superiority Cassis war. Probably shouldn't have been farting around in Arakan, if I'm honest. It's fine. This can rejoin the fray. Not great options on production for workshops. Decent enough on the manufactory though. I've not seen a single Arakanese unit. Have they just got no troops? They have troops. They do in fact own units that do things. Okay, that's good. Innovativeness. I'll take the innovativeness. Again, my prestige gain is actually insane. Like, sincerely, genuinely, clinically insane. Oh, there's Arakan. They're up here. Interesting. How would you, Arakan, like to face my wrath? Also, this 2k unit stack. 3.26 war score from taking out 2,000 units. The big battle where I lost like 10k was like nothing. Because a single 2-unit stack wipe gave as much war score as the lost battle. That sort of thing does tickle my funny bone, I have to say. Right, so the Highlands Fort you're not taking. And this is going to go and engage in Ava. This one's engaging Arakan. So if I could just kill Arakan's units, I can... Well, he's going in the river. 415 isn't good enough for my empire. So the discipline was in October or something this year, right? Yes. So 3 months time and I'll have an extra 5% discipline. My 14k are just still sitting and chilling. And I did not stack wipe Arakan. That's weird. That should have been a stack wipe. I think I'm technologically over them. Yeah, I'm technologically above them. They have probably defensive then. Yeah, full offensive. That's why they didn't get stack wiped. They already had the additional discipline over me, which was just enough to reduce the amount of morale and unit loss before I completely took them. Oh yeah, this is war against Khmer. Arakan still don't want my peace. I want this to walk away. Then I'm just going to attack this. Then the war should be long enough for this unit to engage in. So even if I start to lose this, my unit should have enough time to reinforce. They gave up anyway. So I can just go back to starting to siege Khmer. And Arakan did actually join that, so they're likely going to retreat to... Never mind, they're going to try and retreat to Khmer's lands. Does Tangu start to attack Ava as well? No, they're just standing in their units like morons. This is what happens when you get tributaries, they just go everywhere. Discipline complete. Let's make this hilariously short levels of separatism and additional unrest. Again, I get it free, so I'm taking it, but I don't really need it. Harness Sokjon. Fire the Hwacha. Hwachas were actually really cool siege machines. I really liked Hwachas. In their design and how they worked. And that will be Arakan's units dead. Now they'll accept peace. Get off my lawn. Double bordering Bengal. For 2, 4, 6, for like 8 provinces, Ava do have quite the force. Ah, they have quantity. That'll be why. That's the thing. I don't dislike quantity. I just feel that being able to win more battles more proficiently by having stronger units can be just as beneficial. Like, combat ability is what governs how much damage you can do into units. So having like 20% extra of each unit damage type, it causes that many additional unit losses. Plus, of course, siege ability and stuff like that, all handy. You're not getting away, Ava. You're also not gonna, like, lose that many troops because I just threw my bad stack into you. You may win this time. So, I want the front 4 and money. Awesome. What does that put my extension at? 91. 100% planned and not accidental at all. Then that stack needs to gain its manpower back. There goes my golden era. So I'll go from 170 income down to about, what, 150? Oh, come on, folks. I'll put Gong in for now. And hope that I can chuck him in the river soon when I get back some prestige. Don't want to get my prestige too low. It does govern it helps govern aggression's expansion impact after all. So yeah, I'll lock Khmer in. And then take him in an additional war. Pahang really have a thing about not converting this province. Korea be looking thick though. Like a dummy thick. And I'm 3,000 dev? Yeah. Okay. I like it. Honkai. I need to keep this bozo occupied until... Oh! I went down to 163 income. Suspiciously not much of a loss. But I'm sure there's a reason for that. I think I was building some production buildings just before the Golden Age ran out, so when the manufactories kick in, it covered the extra difference. Let's go with that. So the peace deal is their border. Their border. I could split their whole country in half for fun, but it doesn't interest me. So I'm just gonna. How close can I get to 12%? 92, 97, 102, 104. What's the lowest extension? Oh, lowest over extension is 4%. So let's go 4% and 4%. It'd be 100.2. I mean, I'm not overly fussed. I'm happy to keep it at 92 and just take full money. Yeah, 500, nearly 600 ducats. It's pretty nice. I brought my inflation under wraps last time. Because I paid everyone off to ignore it. I did this button. Only a few years down the down the drain with my manpower. Oh, no, this 10k stack are engaging with me. Whether you like it or not, Khmer, I will be fighting you. Oh, I do need to DC to that so it can actually finish coring. Because I will need every point of overextension covered. Yeah. So unsiege this, please. And everywhere else should just be coring up perfectly fine. See Thip. Makes me think of the song Seating. Such a good song. I know everybody loved BTS, but I don't know. BTS aren't my... How many times have I had this event in this campaign? I think that was approximately my 8th time of allowing him to go where his heart wishes. Like, it's good, but it's just too sussy popular for me to be getting it this much. Again, I'm kind of happy for him to just keep his forces here. Realistically, I don't mind if he's in his land, I just don't want him in my land so I can finish this up. Click the benefits over time. Actually, let's go into like a hyper mode. Hyper speed mode. So that time goes by quicker and I can just let this happen. And then I'll go back to my normal preferred speeds. Who died? I want manpower. And I'm still earning more than enough. Soon enough my economy will be spiralling out of control, so... Who died now? Okay, trade dude. Yeah, let's high level 3s across the board. We're now economically powerful enough to do so. Again, I'll take all of this for the 35 prestige. So silly. I'm getting yearly prestige out the wazoo. And then, because of the CB, I get tons of prestige when I conquer. It's actually insane. Like, in a good way. So, I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing it out. Half price trader. Save me an extra 5 ducats a month, let's just make things cheaper. Okay, save me 3 ducats a month, whatever. You get my point. It's worth it to pay for the extra 200 ducats to buy the half price guy. And then save the 3 ducats a month, because it only takes like 100 months, i.e. 10 years for that advisor to pay back himself. Which he could live for another 30 years, you know? He'll more than make up for it. And that's my first Tech 15. Cool. I mean, I won't be anywhere near the top for global trade. Beijing is 33.8. By the time 1600 hits, English Channel will have nearly 80. Tends to have between 65 and 80 by the time that global trade comes around. Unless you're playing England, unless you're the one playing England or the Netherlands or some, in which case it will have triple digits. I did do a Anglophile England campaign run, and I think I had about 150-ish ducats in the English trade by 1600. So triple digits is definitely possible if you're there. But it is also fun to take global trade from the west. Like set up I've done it before, I think I was playing as... I can't remember who it was, maybe it was a Malacca Malaya gameplay. And I took global trade, so it took forever to get over to the west, and just I had it. Quite fun. How many of my cores are finished? And when's the last one? 23.6. 2nd of April, so I've got another couple months. In fact, if that's the only province left, this is a 92% overextension. I should be able to take, I should be able to wait for this next call and then just take, yeah. This is fine. October. Halfway through October. I just want to kill their units out of spite. I have no need to do this, this is just because I want to. 4.8%. Yep, they fell. Back to a more temperate speed. And that's my war done. Thank you so long, and thanks for all the fish. Oh no, rebels. I have to fight them in 30 years. What have I done? The pain and suffering. It hurts. So that's... so anyway, that's... Korea locked in. They can't go anywhere. The next step is to come down for this here. I feel like this is my next route of expansion. And once I've done that, I will have to claim for Landfang. And then in accordance with the achievement, I am, once I take this and this, I think I'm done. Yeah. I have but a couple provinces left, which I can show by doing this. There's literally a purple bar around, like, here. I'm putting on screen, it's just like here, there's like whatever here, and then just this and this. So it's looking good. Even though, to be fair, I was trying to point them out, but you'd probably be able to see them better than I could. Even with my colorblind mode on, the highlighted provinces are such a light pink, it makes it so difficult to discern. But at least it's still visible. At least it's better than it was. Okay, we're at 83%. I'll take out the other tributaries once I'm done with down here. Once I'm done with down here, I'll come back, spring up at Ava, and then launch myself into India. I feel like that makes sense. My gov cap will increase. My corruption's nice and low, so let's pay off some of these loans. Did I say some? I meant all. And I've still got 1,000 ducats left over. So I'm just going to make Bukyon level 3. So let's also root out corruption. The reason my corruption's not going down so quickly is because of the overextension. Which, again, is being solved. Tell them sweet little lies. Oh, here's Portugal as well. So we've got both the Iberians making a beachhead on my lands. Which is fine, they're only little tiny colonies, it's fine, they can colonise all this, give me the cloves when I go to conquer the cities later. I suppose it's acceptable. By the time I hit the west I should have Imperialism CB. I really want to see what's under this. It's probably just going to be a kind of standard looking... Is a junior partner of Commonwealth? There's no button here. Did they They disbanded the empire, or is it because the emperorship moved? Imperial. No, you can see Mecklenburg's a part of the empire. Bohemia's an elector, so there's the empire that's still there, but because they're not the emperor anymore, the button's disappeared. So I don't know who holds the emperorship. This is why they have to ban like legends and stuff in some multiplayer lobbies, because the amount of information you can find out in this game without actually being able to see provinces, even not being able to see provinces alone, is just insanely good. It's a lot. I tell you, never going to take Tango. Build more units. They're just going to permanently be sitting there. It's going to be the eternal siege of nothingness. Someone up here isn't happy. Uzend, wherever that may be. Well, I mind, because I think in a couple of years' time I've harmonised. Oops. Did I say harmonised? I meant magical gold transformed. Sorry, I need to get my words right. What are these doing? I mean, they're not trading. They should be trading, so trade. And this is, I like to name my trading fleets so I know where they are. Or if I dock them, I know where I need to put them. So Beijing and Hangzhou. So it also looks nicer on the screen. For me, I actually like it looking nice. This is just main fleet. Good enough. I'm happy to keep that capital L. It always take like my finger off the caps lock, and it still does a capital on the second letter anyway. So that's just my personal stylings. And with that, I think this lull before I go and attack, it's a perfect time for me to cut this section here. So shall we back with another part? Sayonara.